Do you remember Pokemon Snap? Okay, Pokemon Snap, 1999. Everyone's catching Pokemon on Game Boy. And then Nintendo drops a game where you don't catch anything. You take pictures. Pokemon Snap puts you on a little pod on rails called the 01, and then sends you through beaches, volcanoes, rivers, caves, and they're all packed with wild Pokemon. Your job? Photograph them. It wasn't just point and click though. You scored on size, pose, and whether they're doing something special. And that's where the game gets sneaky. You've got apples to lure them, pester balls to pester them, and a Pokeflute to trigger reactions. You learn weird cause and effect chains. Hit Charmeleon into lava and it turns into Charizard. Throw an apple at Magikarp and it pops up as Gyarados. Knock Electrode into an explosion and it opens up a whole new path. There were only 63 Pokemon in the game. Obviously Gen 1 had 151 at the time. So it felt both massive and oddly incomplete at the same time. People swore there had to be hidden Pokemon somewhere, but there weren't. Here's the part that people forget though. In Japan, Pokemon Snap started as a completely unrelated photography game called Jack and the Beanstalk. It wasn't until late in the development that Nintendo said, what if Pokemon? And then they reskinned it completely. And in 1999, if you lived near a Blockbuster, you could take your save cartridge in, stick it in a special kiosk, and print your best shots as real stickers. Those kiosks are long gone, but if you have one of those sticker sheets, you're literally sitting on a piece of Pokemon history. It was short. You could beat it in an afternoon. But replaying to nail the perfect shot was the whole point of the game. Weirdly enough, for years, fans begged for a sequel. We didn't get one until 2021, over 2 decades later. Pokemon Snap wasn't about catching them all. It was about slowing down, watching how they move, and figuring out the perfect moment to hit the shutter. And in 1999, although it was kind of weird, it felt like you were getting more. Anyway, do you remember Pokemon Snap?